Hey guys, this is Fairy LaFay with Cosplay with Us, the podcast. Today we're doing the third episode of our podcast, and with me is my co-host.
Hey guys, it's Jose the Blastoise.
Yeah. Well, today we're doing a special edition for our podcast, and we are talking about A-kon, which was the last con both Jose and I actually attended to. And I just wanted to first talk about some of the comments that we got from our last podcast. I am very happy with all the good comments and all the positive vibes that we get from people. We got people saying great work from Rewind Remix. Excuse me, man, I can't read today. Epic Radio says dope. So I'm just gonna summarize and say thank you everybody that is actually listening to our podcast. You guys, that's incredible. Thank you so much. It means the world to both of us.
And Nikki said, actually tell the stories, not just lay down some stuff and just leave it alone.
Yeah, we should tell more stories.
Yeah, there'll be more story times all throughout this video.
Oh yeah, I have a few story times actually because A-kon full of stories.
Yes, A-kon up in Fort Worth. What? I'll tell you what. Go ahead and tell me your experience for A-kon. Just sum it up. Not like it was good, it was bad, but like what happened Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a little recap of how my experience was. So my friend and I, we went to a hotel Thursday, and we were not in one of the closed hotels. We were in one of the farther away hotels. My friend said that she tried, when she looked it up, she thought there were no hotels that were close to the convention, so she just picked a cheap one, which I'm good with that. It's okay, but at the I just figured it was not the best deal, and I'll tell you why. I went to A-kon about about 2 years ago. Yeah, was the last A-kon I attended to, and I've heard a lot of stories from the last A-kon. Not this one, but the one before. I heard that there were fire marshals going, the hotel was overbooked, the gardens were closed, there was a lot of construction in the hotel, so people were stuck inside the premises of the hotel pretty much, and I heard it was hot, it was chaotic. So I heard a lot of stories about A-kon last year, which this year I actually did not had a bad experience. I mean, a con experience depends from person to person. Some people might have the best time of their lives. Some people might go to the convention and just happen to have a shitty day or shitty weekend or something happens. I mean, like we said, shit happens all the time. I had my bad experience on Friday. Well, it is my fault. I was doing a armored version, the No Flutter Sailor Pluto version, and I was doing the armor basically for a few days, and then I decided to do the last details last minute at a con. I took everything with me, and then Friday morning, I am basically sewing crap and it was like a madhouse.
You were sewing in your hotel room?
Oh yeah. And then my friend was like, screw it, just duct tape it. And I'm like, seriously? She's like, yeah.
Life of a cosplayer, ladies and gentlemen. Life of a cosplayer.
Yeah. And then when everything actually was put together, the back of my armor, the little latches and stuff that I had heated up with Warbler, the moment my friend did the corset part, they snapped completely. And it just came undone. And I had tears in my eyes. And I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, I worked so hard on this. But I got over it. It happens.
So your little cosplay trick with Warblood and the little hooks didn't turn out too well?
With the D-rings, yeah. I don't think is the technique. I think because I was in a rush, I didn't heat up the Warbler to actually stick as much as I should have. That's the only thing I can think of, because that was the only piece that came undone. The gauntlets were pretty amazing.
Those gauntlets were on point, by the way.
Thank you. I was so proud of the shoulder piece. It was so pretty. I was really proud of that one. And that one looked great too. It was really the chest piece that I made, that the back of it, just the latch just did not hold, and they just, yeah. But I brushed it off and I was like, you know what? I brought my Spider Gwen. I'm just gonna put the suit on. And since I hadn't even done my makeup or anything, I felt bad for my friend because she was waiting on me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put the mask on. And we just go. I was wearing, mind you, I was wearing the contacts that I was gonna wear with Setsuna. So I'm walking, and then out of nowhere, I just feel like this weird thing in my eye, and then I look down, and my contact is inside my mask. And as I'm freaking out trying to pull the fabric and stuff, the contacts are trying to come to my mouth, so I'm blowing them off so that they don't get swallowed by me. It was so bad. It was so horrible. And then nobody actually had a cup or a container or something for me to put the contacts. So we bought a bottle of water, and with the little cap from the bottle of water, I put the one of the contacts. And my friend was holding it, and we called an Uber. It was that bad. It was that bad. Friday, yeah. Not a good day. It didn't start a good day, but it ended on a good note. I brushed it off one more time. I wore Princess Anna, and then everything was perfect. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was Sunday, right?
No, that was I wore Anna again on Sunday because I was gonna wear Pluto, then Gwen Stacy, then I was gonna wear Anna. But because both cosplays backfired on me, I just put Anna on and just went with it. Yeah, it was some crazy shit that happened to me on Friday. Like I was cursed or something. I don't know. I bet everybody has like one of those days that just nothing, yeah, works out. But I had a lot of fun Friday night. I did. I went out drinking Thursday. Then
Man, I was gonna talk to you about that. You went out thinking Thursday, and you're like, anybody, we'll take anybody to come drink and party with us. And I'm like, you do not leave an open invitation like that.
That is true. I guess. Well, I did turn down a person because I did not know who that person was, and they were like, "Hey, come here to my hotel," and I'm like, "Nah, I'll pass." But anyways, but it was fun. Fort Worth has a really cool bar, guys. If you ever go to Boomer Jack's, heyo, live
Heyo.
music. These like mason jar drinks, which were amazing. The banana pudding that they had. Oh my god.
Pudding? Y'all were just counting down on desserts and alcohol, huh?
Oh my god, that was so good. I think that was like the best banana pudding I've ever had in life. Like, yo, maybe I was like tipsy. I don't know.
You were so drunk, your food was so good.
The food was the food was bleh, but the banana pudding was good. Yeah, banana pudding was good. The food was okay. It was all right.
Side-eye.
Yeah. So, how about your experience?
Alright, let me break it down. I couldn't make it Thursday because I had to work. And
Yeah,
Friday, after I got off of work at fucking 3 o'clock, I had to go pick up my friend Ema. And then after I picked it up, I swung by and picked up your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Which we had to throw him in the back seat because he gets motion sickness or some shit.
Yeah, he does.
And not gonna lie, I think we just chilled at your house for like 30 minutes. I'm not sure why we did that, but we just kicked back, wait for Nick.
We just kicked back. Well, he told me that he saw you guys like waiting, so he just like put all his shit together really fast because he forgot to clean the litter box, man. When I came back, I was like, oh my god.
Damn, I can only imagine that.
Yeah, that was not cool. But then, well, we fixed it, but I was like, you forgot to clean the litter box? Oh my god. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, yo. Priorities, man, priorities.
So we loaded up. We left Conroe at about 6-ish. Went straight there. We took 45, then we took a little off-road, and we took a little side road, and we made it to Fort Worth. On Friday at about 10 o'clock, we get there, and I was all like, okay, let me find my friends so I can get to my con room. So I'm just going in circles. You know, and like, man, I can't find the Sheraton. I'm really bad at this. It's my first time in Fort Worth. So I called them up and with my friends, and they're like, yeah, Jose, just park right here and just come to the hotel. We'll let you in. I'm like, aces. All right, cool. So I look over at my friends. I'm like, all right, guys. So what part of the con do you want me to drop y'all off? And they're like, well, we can't find Angel and we can't find Charlie because they never answer their goddamn phones, you know, like they're supposed to when friends are supposed to meet up with them.
Yo, I was trying to make up for my horrible day.
I'm so mad at y'all. So mad. Y'all ditched your boyfriend and your friends that were supposed to stay in the con room. But get this. We
went out drinking Thursday.
But they left the room key at the hotel for whenever they got there. Which
yeah, we did. We thought about you guys. See, we were considerate.
Oh yeah. Here's the considerate part. Hey Jose, you have to go take us to the hotel room, and it's 15 minutes away, and you have to drive 15 minutes back. Oh, and we're not gonna go to the con on Friday because you know we're 15 minutes away.
I love that he's bitching at me.
I am so mad at you because of you. I had to drive 15 minutes back, put my shit up. Hey, but
man, you lost 30 minutes of your life.
I lost 30 minutes with all this stuff that didn't have to happen. If you just answered your goddamn phone. See, your friends are too nice to get onto you. I'm getting onto your ass. What the fuck? You and Charlie need to answer goddamn phones.
No, I'm really bad about my phone. I'm not even gonna make an excuse for it. I think what happened was that I was walking as Anna, and I was getting a lot of little kids, which you know I love seeing little kids, and they get super happy when they see a Disney princess.
It's literally the reason why we cosplay.
Oh yeah,
that's the reason. And when you have a little kid,
part of my job too. I work with that, so to me it's like, hey, I'm back to work. Yeah. What were you saying? I interrupted you.
Oh no! After that, I got dressed up. Friday night, and I ran into my friends. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna buy the badge just for Saturday because you know that's pretty much all the time I have. And they're like, no, Jose, hold up, we got you. So my friend let me borrow a badge because, you know, they're old and they want to go to sleep and they can't party hard. They can't party hard like some of us used to. And so they gave me the badge and I went to the rave and I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah, rave. But
the rave wasn't that great.
It was fun.
But it was very
I was
short.
enjoying myself. I was hyped.
Yeah.
It wasn't short. It was rookie-ish, I guess, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like somebody had a really cool playlist, a really good playlist, and
cool playlist.
Yeah. And they just went with it. That's kind of how it went. So after about 30 minutes in the rave, my friend was all like, "Look, Jose, you're a social fucking butterfly." And I can't be around you.
Fly motherfucker.
I can't be around you anymore, so I'm gonna head back to the room. And I'm like, look, it's like 12 something at midnight. I'm not about to let you walk back to the con, to the hotel by yourself, at a con, with all these fucking creeps. So I walked her back, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go ahead and call it right here." So that was my Friday night.
I guess since we kind of like, I know we basically just talked about mostly Friday night and stuff, but I wanted to get to, what, in your opinion, do you think worked about the con? What were your good things and what didn't work? I mean, you can start with, it doesn't matter the order if you want to say what didn't first and then you say what worked. I already have like in mind pretty much both things. So to me, things that didn't work for me, I think that the con being so spread out did not help con goers because it was very confusing because I've never been to a con that everything was in 4 different places. So there was the convention center and there were 3 hotels that were within like 2-3 blocks from one another that were having panels, that were having different things going on that were also part of the convention. So I was I was caught off guard, I guess, at first. I looked at the schedule. First of all, one of the things that I thought that when they printed the schedule
on that ugly ass newspaper and everything was all blotchy.
Everything was so tiny, I couldn't read it.
Yes, it was all like, what the fuck am I looking at, man? Where's my phone? I gotta download that app.
It's like I need a magnifying glass or something to read this stuff. So basically, I had to download the app so that I could figure out what was going on, which that is just bad. That is just a bad decision. I mean, you can't make something that is illegible for people. It's just we couldn't read it. It was so tiny. The font was really, really tiny on that. It was just hard to read. So difficulties, I mean, yay, we have a schedule. Oh, bummer, nobody can read it.
Right?
Right?
But on that, I love that everything's going to technology. I love that there's an app that'll tell you where everything is. Yes. I fucking hate those things. I want a piece of paper that tells me, hey, so-and-so's happening in this area at this time. And I'm like, aces, let's fucking do this. I don't want to. I don't go through my phone app. I don't want to look through that thing. Look, I need it in spreadsheet form.
How much your battery can hold? There's that too.
No. I'm a sucker for like Excel. If it's in like Excel form where it has the time on the left side, the dates on the top, all that bullshit, I love it. I can understand it. I can read it. And I want like a hard copy. I just don't enjoy the phone thing. It's weird. I've been doing it for cons. Like, I walk up and like, here's Friday's schedule. Like, fuck yeah, give me a piece of paper. Legible.
Hopefully.
Fucking Times New Roman. And let's fucking do this.
See, one thing I was, I looked on the webpage several times to find the schedule. And there was nothing up yet. So I feel like it was put up very last minute. And I understand that, panels and things may get moved and changes happen, things get canceled. But there are things that you've had planned. So why not put that on the schedule on your main page? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, cosplay guests. What time is the cosplay competition? What time is I don't know, like I'm just thinking I'm just gonna pick Kamui cosplay. What time is Kamui cosplay doing her panels and stuff? I just felt like it wasn't on the website early enough so that you can plan to go to the panels and stuff. I missed a lot of panels because first day on Friday, I went through that whole mess, but finally when I caught my when I got actually, like, when I figured out my situation and was comfortable with myself in a cosplay that I wasn't trying to kill me, I figured out that there were 3 hotels in a convention that were all working together, and I didn't know where to start. It was just very weird. I mean, I never saw the game room. because I heard it was in one of the hotels. And I only found that out really late, and I was already tired, and I was like, whatever. So there were all these things going on that I missed because I had no idea where they were located. So it's just a tip. I don't think the space was a bad idea. I liked Fort Worth, and I think it was a nice town. There was a lot of construction, but I think it was actually a very good town to host A-kon.
Fuck that construction.
Yeah, the construction was real bad. But then again, their vendor's room was incredible. I love how they had it set up. There was so much variety, amazing guests. So there were a lot of good things from A-kon. Aside from the park that was right next to the convention center, people taking pictures and like these beautiful, there was this waterfall pyramid thing that was so amazing. Made some beautiful pictures with that. People were meeting up over there, taking pictures, getting to meet each other. There were some, gatherings. There was Kawaii Bros little con thing that happened over there too. People met up over there, then went to the VK sweater. So
Speaking
I
of,
think it was really
the
cool.
VK sweater must have been like Friday night, because on my way to the rave, I'm like, I saw all these VK sweaters pass me up.
Yeah, it was Friday night.
And one of the girls, I love this. One of the girls was like, "Oh my God, Blastoise, I fucking loved you." It's like, who the fuck are you?
Hey, who the fuck are you?
No. She's like, "Oh my God, I just remember side boob. This shit was hot." She was like, yeah. I saw you at that anime club. I'm like, oh shit, wait, what anime club? Well, what she meant to say was, there was a club called Numbers that hosted a cosplay night, and that's what she meant by anime club. And she was all like, yeah, I saw you up on fucking stage, man. You should have won first place. You should have won.
I am confused.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, a while back, this club called Numbers was hosting a cosplay rave night. So
Okay, I remember that. That was that.
Go to rave, and I ended up being like one of the finalists.
I remember
because they brought all the cosplayers up on stage and like, Blastoise, like you're cool, you're like one of the finalists, and they just grabbed somebody else and they grabbed the Joker. Funny story.
Yes,
about
I remember that.
The Joker's one of our buddies now, so hey.
Yeah, he's nice. He's a nice guy. I know who he is as well.
Yeah, I finally got to meet him. He's sweet. He's cool. He's chill. He's quiet.
He's really.
But at
really
the moment, at the heat of the moment, I was salty as fuck.
He was salty, motherfucker.
Yeah, because he ended up winning and I didn't win. But that's a story time for later.
More story time.
Yeah,
later.
more story time. But he was a good. I was a good sport about it. He was cool about it. Sure. And yeah, so the girls were like, "Oh my God, you should have won. You should have been first place. I fucking yelled for you." Like, hey, Aces, homie, Aces, I appreciate it. So I started trying to like follow her, but her friend that was also in the VK was like just dragging her away because I guess they had to go do stuff. And I was like, "Damn it, there wasn't another chance."
So everybody basically met up at the park and then walked together because it was Kawaii Con, which was basically just a meetup, getting pictures, getting together, just talking. I saw a lot of good friends there. Then from there, everybody went to the hotel where the VK sweater was happening. I did not actually go to the meetup this time, but it was pretty terrific from what I heard. There were a lot of people. Like the turnout was pretty good.
Yep. Very smelly.
There were so many people. Yeah, there were so many people that it's funny because they tried to make a group picture, and it's just it looks like, it looks like you got two like football teams and put it together. It's just it's just like so many faces and people in the background, and like it's just a lot of people. But they all look great, and everybody had a blast. They had a lot of fun during the VKS meetup, so I think it was pretty worth it. Again, it was pretty successful. There is a video online if anybody wants to look it up. You can go to,
If anybody wants to see
YouTube.
side boobs, butt crack, and male nipples, that's the place to go.
There were more boys this time, which I was very grateful for.
Yay!
Yeah, my buddies, they were so terrific. They did a JoJo cosplay on Saturday that I was like, oh my god, that's so incredible. But that's basically that's gonna be our next topic. So awesome cosplays.
Oh, I'm not done yet. Oh,
you're not done yet?
I still gotta tear up this con and hold you one.
Oh my god.
So, like you said, the best thing about this con, the best thing about the con is also the worst thing about the con, which was that it was in like 3 or 4 different locations. The main convention center, the Sheraton, the Oni, I think it was called.
Omni?
Yeah, those were the only places that I saw. So those are the only places I have experience with. I
had
no idea what was in the Hilton.
The Omni and the Hilton, aside from the actual Fort Worth Convention Center.
Yeah,
those were the 4 locations.
It sucked because all these different fucking places, I don't know where shit is. There's no fucking directory. Or no directory that I saw. And I'm just having to keep up with all this. I'm like, god damn, I'm only here for a fucking day. I don't want my legs to like die on me.
I think it was a very frustrating for a lot of people. I don't know. I just feel like it could have been organized in a different manner.
But I thought it was genius. See, the Sheraton that I stayed in.
Crowded?
No. See, the Sheraton that I stayed in had a bunch of stuff inside of it. The second floor, they had like panels. They had shit to do. And I'm at the Sheraton. If I was into that stuff, man, the whole convention is in my hotel. I go down to the second floor, slap my badge on, in my fucking pajamas, just running around like an idiot. And same thing for the Oni. I know friends that are like... I didn't
figure out what was there until like much, much later because there was no information. I mean, on the webpage, they had the panel or whatever and the place. And then you just had to run there. But, I mean, the game room was set in a location.
Yeah, which was the Oni, which was pretty nice.
Yes, which was the Oni.
And the Oni had its own, like, the same thing as Sheraton. They had, like, 2nd or 3rd floor, and it was full of tabletop gaming. Which was
panels.
Yeah. Tabletop gaming, actual gaming, a couple of panels here and there. And I was like, fuck yeah. And they had a Starbucks on the 1st floor? Shit. Oni had it made.
Exactly. But then it was not on the schedule.
No. There was a lack of information to get out. It was one of those, you're at the con, good luck, learn it by yourself, and don't be late.
And ask people. Yes, that's how I learned. I learned because of Ema. I found out from one of our friends where the actual game room was. And then I was like, you know what? I'm so tired. I'm not going to go. But I couldn't know where anything was that was stationary. Let's say that was stationary that was not a panel or was not on the little schedule that was an app because I couldn't read the stuff that was on the paper. Yeah. It was pretty interesting. I'm not
also, I never got to see your ass except for like Sunday.
Idea. That is true.
Oh, sad. I wanted to hang out.
So spread out. It was so spread out that it was just difficult to meet people. I heard that from a lot of cosplayers. It was one of the hardest cons to meet people.
I'm by the water. All right, which one, motherfucker?
Which one? I'm at the hotel. There are 3.
Which one? I'm at the con. All right.
Where?
I'm in the convention center. 1st floor, 2nd floor.
Yeah, it was hard to meet up. It was very hard to meet up. I think since it was the first time going to that location, nobody knew where to go or what to do. But if next year is going to be the same setup, then since we've been to this one, we'll have a better knowledge about it if they keep up
Yeah,
the same setup.
that water garden was
But
so
for a
pretty.
first time, that was just like, hey.
That water garden though, I loved it. I want to spend more time there.
So
Everybody that
pretty.
took photos has water in their photos, or like
It
a
was
giant
so
fucking
beautiful.
mountain.
It looked like something from a water park. It was so pretty. I really loved it.
It was a water park, but nobody was
Waterfall.
allowed in the pool. Pool's closed.
I actually never got to go to the pool. I actually brought a bathing suit with me, but never got to the pool. Um, but then again, just too many things
Yeah,
to
my
do.
friends were like, "Hey, let's set up the pool and the hotel." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. I'll tell you what. You guys check it out, and if it's good, I'll go tomorrow." And they were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're back. So how was the pool?" And they're like, "Man, everybody's in the fucking jacuzzi. Nobody's actually in the pool." I'm like, "All right, that sounds about right." Gonna go ahead and just avoid that area.
Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty, so let's go to awesome cosplays that you remember seeing. I am not gonna say any names. I already said a few names, and I'm like, oh gosh. I usually try not to, but um, then again, I'm just gonna say some cosplays that I remember seeing that I thought was really really cool. So I saw some really nice Fate series cosplayers. There was actually a booth right in the center of the dealer's room with like the anime Aniplex. I keep saying Animeplex. Aniplex with the Fate Grand Order that's coming out. I don't know exactly. I don't remember the date, but it's coming out soon. There were so many amazing. I saw a Gilgamesh. I saw a Rider. Rin. I saw Saber. It was just so amazing. I really like the Fate series. I've yet to play the games, but I will. But I can't wait for Heaven's Feel. It's gonna be amazing. Um, Voltron. Oh my goodness, I was so happy. I got to
Lots of
see
Voltron.
Voltron
Oh my god.
cosplays. Yeah, it was VotroCon. It was everywhere. I saw so many Shiros, Keith,
The amount
Pidge,
of Overwatch is
Wanalura.
disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, Overwatch, there was a meetup on Saturday, which I saw this beautiful Mercy and Reaper walking together. They were adorable. I saw a Widowmaker that looked amazing too. Let me see who else. Diva, May. Oh my gosh, that May was so incredible.
Let's see.
She
I saw
just
a Sea of
looked
Mercies.
amazing.
A Sea of Mercies. I saw a Sea of Divas. The
I saw
amount.
Valkyrie Mercy,
Oh yeah,
which
she did a good
was like,
job.
yeah, she was so pretty, so pretty.
And then I saw this really cute chocobo, and lo and behold, it's the reason I went to A-kon. I got to meet Bendo Geek. I was so happy. The smile never left my face. And you know,
Oh, and you went there like 2-3 times.
oh, the first time I went to go see her, she wasn't there. So her Instagram lied, and I was mad.
Her
So
Instagram line.
yeah, I went to go get a bite. You know, I went to go chill around, and I met up with Ema, and I went to go see Bendo again. And sure enough, she was there. You know, I confessed my love to her. That was fun. And I stood there talking for a good 10 minutes. You know, I really wanted to see her. I really wanted to talk to her. You know, tell her how big of a fan I was. And Ema's just like on her phone, bored. Like, oh my god, why is this guy just confessing everything to her? She told me later on that she looked over to the guy that was there helping her out, which was her boyfriend. And she's like, she whispers to him, "Does this happen a lot?" And the boyfriend just nods and like, "Yeah, I learned to deal with it." I'm like, all right, good deal, good deal. But then we walked over like 5 feet after I said goodbye, and she met this girl that was into Saint Seiya, and they just had like a nerd girl moment where for the next 30 minutes, literally the next 30 minutes, they just talked about Saint Seiya, and I was like, all right,
What's wrong with that?
I'm just gonna be Blastoise. I'm just gonna stand right here and hit people with my pipes as they walk by.
Okay, I grew up with Senseiya, and I love it. It's like that nostalgia kind of feeling. when I go back to watch it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cringy, amazing, but I can't I can't help it. I love seeing Saint Seiya. It's one of my favorite animes. Still, Lost Canvas, even though it was never finished. The manga has it, so I content myself with that. But Sensei, yo, don't get me started on Sensei. I'll just
No, let's not get you started. Let's keep talking about A-kon. Stay on track, woman. Stay on track.
I will. So funny thing, the guests were terrific. They were incredible. They were amazing. They were all very nice. So,
there were guests? I thought it was just Bendo and that one chick.
Are you crazy? No, Yaya was there, and so was Alison Thabita, Destiny. I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember her last name on the cosplay, but she was also there.
Kamui
Cosplay, which was the whole reason why I wanted to go to A-kon, and sadly, I never got to see her.
Oh, but there's a little story about that.
I chased that woman throughout the con and I could not find her. So Friday was when she was actually in the dealer's room, and Friday, everything that happened to me basically was like, when I got to the dealer's room, she wasn't there. Saturday, I basically camped the dealer's room, waiting for her to go to her table, and I never saw her. And then I heard she was just doing panels. The first panel, I believe I missed. I can't remember for what reason. The other panel, I got lost in the hotel looking for the number. I know, it was just crazy. And people are just really bad at giving information too. So I never saw her. And Sunday, I come to her booth and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna move out of here until she comes. Say hi. I'll spend the whole day here if it's necessary. And she was stationed right next to Bindogi. And, I was...
My waifu.
Yep. I was buying some pictures from Bindo. And then I asked her, I was like, hey, do you know about Kamui? Do you know when she's coming back and all of that? Being all sheepish and stuff. And I'm like, hey. And she's like, oh, no, she actually left this morning. And this was Sunday morning.
Oh.
And I was so mortified. I was so sad. And then, but she was such a doll. She was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that you have other opportunities and stuff. And I saw that there were some pictures of Kamui hanging on the wall, and she was like, go take them. Nobody's gonna do anything. Like, she's not coming back. She already left to Germany, and hey, I'm not gonna say anything. They're gonna throw these pictures in the trash anyway, so you're better off getting them. So
when other cosplayers approve of kleptomaniacs.
So I have a Kamui picture, not signed by her, but I have it, and I'm very happy, and I'll forever treasure it. It goes to my cosplay little portfolio album thing that I've been collecting. But it's just, yeah, I did not purchase that picture. It was gonna go to the trash though, so I saved it from the trash, and I'm still gonna meet Kamui cosplay someday, hopefully. Someday. But I got to meet Yaya. She was so nice, very sweet. Alison Thabita, oh my goodness, she is so funny. Her Widowmaker cosplay was just breathtaking. I was like, oh my god, I'm seeing Widowmaker. This is Widowmaker right next to me. It just looked like she just jumped off my PC and was just right next to me. She was so on point. That woman is amazing, guys.
She looked good, yo.
She looks amazing in anything. And her makeup game is some mad science because I can't think of anything else. It's some mad crazy shit. She's so good. Yeah, so much love for her. Bindo is a sweetheart. I
She
really
is.
loved her. She's such a nice person. Really cool girl.
She's such a dork too.
Yeah, she is.
So now let's move on to Saturday. All day Saturday was so much fun. All kinds of shit I got myself into. All the people I met. It's just like I'm a little social when it comes to like meeting people. So I just randomly start talking to people, and they're just like, "Hey, what's up? You're a Blastoise," and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Hi." Let's see.
I got to meet a lot of people because here's a funny thing: when you
What?
cosplay, you get people on your social medias and stuff, and you kind of think you know them just by seeing what they post, and you talk to them and they're always so nice to you. So it's funny because I've been in both sides of the situation. There are people that came to me and were like, "Oh my god, Angel, it's you," and I had never seen them like in person, but I freaking loved them to death because they're
Who are you people?
And I've done that to people too. I've like, "Oh my god, it's you," and I'm like going fangirling moment, and then they're like, "Who's this bitch? Oh yeah, I have you on my Facebook or my Instagram or whatever." So I think it's very nice that we get to, take out these barriers, like we get to see their work and really, really appreciate what they do when they're craft shipped and all that kind of stuff, and just
Yeah.
be like, I feel like I know you, but I don't know you. I've never met you, but I admire you so much, kind of thing. That happened to me a lot.
Aw.
On Yeah. Especially Sunday when I got to actually walk around um I got to walk around the dealer's room, and I was like, "Oh my god, you are from Mexico. And this is the first time I've ever seen you because I admire your cosplay." So that kind of stuff happens.
There are a lot of Hispanics. It's probably because we're in Texas, but I see a lot of Hispanics in the anime community.
Yeah, welcome to Texas.
Oh, I got a thing that happened. Well, a thing that I realized. See, all day Saturday, I never took off my cosplay. I was Blastoise. I gotta rock the Blastoise. Then come Sunday, I didn't cosplay, and I just ran around in my civilian clothing.
You have to say your signature cosplay.
Yeah, my signature cosplay. I say civilian clothing because I'm a superhero. No, but nobody really talked to me. Nobody really like.
Oh my god, really?
It's harder for me to explain. If I'm in Blastoise and I randomly yell at somebody, we can have a conversation. They'll smile, I'll smile, and we'll go about our ways. Outside of cosplay, if I'm yelling and like, "Hey, give me an example. Hey, Soldier 76, that costume looks badass," they'll say, "Oh, thanks," and walk away. And I'm like, "Oh, I wanted to talk. I wanted to take a photo," and he kind of just took off. I figured, okay, he's probably busy. He's probably busy.
He's probably busy. Yeah,
But,
you don't know. Maybe he has a photo shoot to go to, or panel that he's trying to get to, or something.
But that happened constantly, though. It constantly
happened. You became a normie.
But it's like, why does this constantly happen? This doesn't make sense. I do this all the time in my Blastoise, and people have like a different attitude towards it. So I want to say, if you're at a cosplay, it's a different experience than when you're in one.
That's true. I got so much love from people. It really made me super happy. I mean, Friday after I was super bombed about all the cosplay, wardrobe malfunction, then my contacts crap and all that stuff. And then I just decided to put Anna on and just go to the little park thing, and I just got this like very nice warm welcome from everybody. People just saying how much they like my cosplay and saying like a lot of good things about my my Facebook, Instagram, and things that they follow me, people that I've seen before, but never really got to talk to them until just this con. It's just seeing like these amazing people that just makes your day, and they are basically into the same thing as you, and it's just so rewarding. It really is rewarding. I was very happy once I got to talk to the cosplayers. Like, I forgot about my bad day. I completely forgot. And then there were these kids that they just were like, oh my God, it's Anna. And they would come and take a picture with me. And then, you know.
Were they at the convention or like people walking by?
No, they were walking. They were just walking in the park. They were just walking in the park. And then their parents were like, what is this? I was like, no, it's a convention. And I've had several kids that dragged their parent to take a picture with me because I was on, which was pretty funny. Oh, there's a funny one that happened Sunday too. So I am walking. I was like super tired. Me and my friend were like, let's just sit down. And there was this little place in the middle, which I thought genius. So they had places for you to charge your phone, and they had like these like little they're not chairs, they're like, what do you call them? Like stools. These like foam, yes, like not stools, like those little foam things that you sit on top of it, like a little, yes, actually yes. So I was sitting on one of those, and then a little girl comes to me, and she's like, Anna, and I'm like, hi there. And then she's like, can I take a picture? And then as soon as I'm about to pose, I see this Elsa. She dashed from across the con because she saw me as Anna. And then the little kid just saw Elsa coming, and, you know, me as an actress, I'm like, oh, sister, where were you? I was looking all over for you. And then this kid is like, her dream came true. She was like, oh my God, it's Elsa and Anna.
Eyes grew twice as big, and you're just like, oh my God.
And I didn't know who she was. I mean, I added her on Instagram, and we have each other's social media stuff right now, but it was like, we both just came together, and then people just started popping and asking for pictures. We were like,
oh no, you clogged up the fucking halls, didn't you?
We were taking pictures for like a solid 20, 30 minutes. And then me and my friend were like, we have to go. We have to go. We have people to meet and all that kind of stuff. But it was so incredible. But we pretended like we knew each other so that this kid could just have that image, you know, to have that dream thing come true. And I just thought it was, to me, one of the biggest highlights of the con was just making that happen. It's just rewarding. It's just amazing. I mean, being a kid, I would be on the moon with that. So yeah, that was one of my favorite moments.
Would have been so happy. I love that stuff.
Yep. And I really think we have wrapped up about A-kon. It was such a terrific experience.
But I still got something to talk about. I still got stuff that happened. My God, I haven't even talked about the gay protest that went down.
Oh my God, I remember that too.
Then I had boba for the first time, and then
you've never had boba before?
Not really.
Seriously, what planet do you live in?
Texas. Oh, Baytown. Baytown.
No, Baytown.
Let's see. I was gonna talk about the prices of all the food and all the food trucks. Oh man, the food trucks were on point this time.
Food trucks were great. The food, I mean, as always, the food inside the con was like meh. But yeah, the food trucks were pretty decent.
Oh, I haven't even talked about the girl in the bathing suit yet.
Man, get out with that shit.
No, for real. Like, I went out to the food truck, and you know those, the fad where it's like a kitty bathing suit?
Oh,
you know, it's got like the heart,
so cute.
The heart in the bosom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there was this really cute girl sitting down on the floor, and I guess her guy friend was next to her. He was dressed up as Isaac from Dead Space. Why? I was fanboying over
boiling
Isaac.
like water.
Well, I love Dead Space. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Dead Space stuff. And I was like, yo, dude, this, and this. And she kind of just sat there quiet. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll try to pull into the conversation. I'm waiting for my food at this time. And I'm like, oh, hey, this, and this. And she wasn't really feeling the conversation. She wasn't really feeling the conversation.
Yeah,
and I was
like, answer your text message, man, because that's important, right?
I'm sorry.
I have to give you crap about it.
Yeah, all these bleep loops. Oh my god, I gotta edit out all these damn bleep loops.
Well, the one, it's fine. I don't think anybody will mind it.
So I was just chatting, coming to find out, she's the one that made the Isaac, and she was like, she used to do like cosplays for people. I'm like, oh hey, this, and this, and so we just start talking, but she's like uncomfortable. She doesn't feel comfortable around me, and I'm like, oh okay, you know, it's one of those people like she got the buddy system, and she doesn't start trust
she got
creepers.
The buddy system.
Yeah, she doesn't trust creepers, and I guess I was like the creeper because I'm over here like fanboy.
You were the creeper.
Yeah. I was like the stranger danger. Well, I get my food, and I'm waiting on somebody else that went with me, so she's waiting on her food. So I'm just sitting there, and I look over, and I'm like, I guess she was looking at I caught her looking at the food. And I was like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to finish this. Hey, whatever her name was, hey, you want to help me out with this? And her eyes just like gleamed over. She looked so happy. I guess she was hungry.
Oh my
like,
god,
oh,
poor
yeah.
girl.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'll totally help you out. And she like ate half of the sushi that I got, and I was like, man, that was some good stuff. I think I'm still hungry. So I ran over, I got me like a hot dog. I was like, oh yeah, I'll try to be nice. I'm like, hey homie, like, hey, you want some of this? She's like, no thanks. I'm like, fuck it. Hey, give me 2. So they gave me like 2 servings of the thing, and I spent like fucking 20 something bucks. But it's okay. I ran over and like, here you go guys. You know, I'm just being friendly and being nice. I'm like, I hope you guys have a good day. And
being friendly, being nice. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, they were really grateful.
Hey.
It wasn't no pity, like, hey, give me a hand-me-down, or hey, feed me. It was all like, look, I love your fucking work. I'm hungry, you're hungry. We ate, and, you know, just be cool. And it was
just be cool.
Yeah, it was just something real nice. I got to, it was something nice that happened. Then I had to wait outside with my friend because she had to take a cigarette break. But it's all good. It's all good. I was like, hey, so you do commissions? She's like, yeah, I do commissions. Do you do commissions for like big body people? And she's like, no, sorry, I stopped doing commissions a while ago. I was like, damn it. You know how hard it is to find people to make clothes for big people? It's damn near impossible. I haven't teach my goddamn self.
Well, that's just because like it's they have to have your exact measurements because honestly, it's even it's
and it
just
requires
hard to have like a little model. Yeah, to have a dress model of your size. But I mean, like the little mannequin looking things that you see that the seamstress have with them.
I'm a unique one to work.
You're one of a kind, friend.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
Sunday.
You're
Sunday was pretty easy. Sunday we lounged around. I picked up my friend from your hotel room all the way over there. God damn it. I'm just playing. Picked up my friend from your hotel.
Ain't no hate for paying cheap, man.
I'm so mad. Y'all couldn't have gotten something closer. Anything. I passed up so many hotels that were closer. Anyways, I picked her up, came back to the con, and just ran around, and I had a good time. Just so much fun.
I was in the dealer's room, just me, Charlie, and my boyfriend. We went crazy in that dealer's room. Oh my god, I haven't spent this much money in a dealer's room in forever. But their artist alley was so good. I'm telling you, I bought this like 2 different sets of skirts that were like one was Sailor Moon stamps on it. The other one had like these controllers and video games and stuff. I got a bunch of keychains. I wanted one of those cute little pillows with Widowmaker on it, but I was like,
the lewd not the pillows?
Body, not the lewd ass pillows. There were these like tiny pillows that was like, if you are in the car and you're tired and you just want to rest your head against something.
I mean, a lewd body pillow will do the same thing. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. Yeah, you freaking promised your damn body pillow to my boyfriend.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
You
that.
freaking jerk.
I gotta give that to him ASAP.
I don't want that shit. That shit might be gross.
I don't want that shit in my fucking room.
My mom comes here. I don't gotta have to hide that shit.
Oh my god, yes. That needs to happen.
God.
Oh my god, I gotta get to that too. Okay, we're hanging out this weekend and I'm dropping it off.
No, you get your Dremel back, but don't bring that shit.
Nope, it's all his now.
We hang out this weekend. Are you going to the toy convention thing with me? The toy show?
Probably not.
Okay.
I got some promises that I had to keep.
Yeah.
This weekend is Gay Pride weekend, and there's gonna
be
there's gonna be a parade, and I promised a friend that I would, be her ride up there. And then I promised somebody else that I'd go karaoke with them. So after Pride, I'm gonna go karaoke. Well, yeah.
That's wonderful. That's good. You're being a good friend. That's good. Yeah, I got invited to be a judge in a small toy show. Actually, they're having their first cosplay competition. That's the first time that they are doing it. And
but yes, guys, those beeps are me. That's me making all those Facebook meep sounds. Just roll with it. Let's go. Just go with it.
Yeah, how professional Jose.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Nigga, learn.
All right, sorry, didn't want to. Go ahead, talk about the toy convention.
It's gonna be this Saturday only. I believe is from 11 to 8, but I would just have to double check that and everything. But yeah, it's gonna be in Houston. It's gonna be really cool. I'll see whoever comes to see it, and yeah, hopefully people will show up with cosplay. I am really excited. Really excited to judge the cosplay competition. I decided to bring Anna because it's such a friendly, family-friended environment. Gosh, I cannot talk today. It's like bad. Like what? It's just a very good family-friendly environment. Hey, English, Raquel. English. Anyway.
Enunciate, homie. Enunciate.
Yeah. Anyway, we were gonna talk about the heated topic of the week, but I think we are out of time today.
Nah, this is A-kon. I think the next two podcasts will be just A-kon reviews and flashbacks.
Well, I don't know.
We haven't talked about the photo shoots that we did, the events we went to, the panels.
It's just going to a con. There's a lot.
Did our survival rules come into play at any point in time?
Oh my god, I broke a lot of them by
taking.
No, I'm saying I broke a lot of them because I took my cosplay to the con and I had a big one. I'm like, oh yeah, try to be organized and bring a sewing machine or something. Funny thing, I did bring my sewing machine. I did not use it. Whatever I sewn, I actually sewn by hand because it was just little details that I had left. It wasn't and the skirt, I was gonna use the sewing machine and my friend's like, no, you're gonna use some tape on that thing so that saves us time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Next podcast we got to talk about the people that fucked up the con room by pouring maple syrup down the drain.
Oh my god.
They had a photo. I guess they had a photo shoot in the bathtub with a shit ton of syrup, and they fucked it up. They fucked up the drain. They fucked up the room. It was so bad.
Oh my god!
I'll have more information on that later. Yeah. I'll send you a photo. I'll have more information on that later, on next time. But yeah.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
We haven't talked about the rave. What happened to the rave?
Oh my gosh, did they stop the rave
earlier? Oh my god, do I have stuff for the next podcast?
We'll see. Well, next week hopefully we'll be on schedule. We'll do recording on Monday and then have it available on Tuesday. Guys, once again, thank you so much for listening to our podcast. And if you were at A-kon, hey, leave a comment. Say what was your experience. Was it a good experience? Was it a bad? Was it, in between? There were good things, bad things. What would you recommend? I don't know, that they do next time? Do you have any comments for us? Do you want to tell us a story? We can always read a story that you went through, and I'll have it in the podcast. That would be funny to know. I have one too about actual drugs and stuff.
Oh, do I have stories on that?
Yeah, there was that one. There was that one that happened. I was like, really?
Oh shit! These convention stories are gonna be good.
These conventions have
stories. Fuck the podcast. Let's just make con stories.
Yeah, we should make a con story podcast. Anyway, guys, this was very, very exciting to hear from you guys and see that we are getting comments, that we are getting feedback. Thank you so much. We are going to continue with A-kon. I believe we might have a guest. Who knows? By that time, hopefully we will. I am Angel Melody, Very LaFay Cosplay, and this is my co-host.
I'm Jose the Blastoise.
And you guys listen to Cosplay with Us, the podcast. Thank you. Bye.
Later, guys.
Laters.